A tale of 13 colonies, building a new nation. Long ago, before the United States of America was a country, the eastern coast of North America was a wild land of dense forests, wide rivers, and new possibilities. Brave men, women, and children from a faraway island called England sailed across the vast Atlantic Ocean, much like the Pilgrims did, to build new homes and new lives in this exciting land. Over time, they established 13 separate colonies, each with its own unique story and character. These can be thought of as three distinct neighborhoods: the hardworking North, the diverse Middle, and the sun-drenched South. The industrious North, the New England Colonies. In the North were the New England Colonies: Massachusetts, New Hampshire, Connecticut, and Rhode Island. The story here begins with the Puritans, a group of people who, like the Pilgrims, were unhappy with the Church of England. They wanted to purify it and live a stricter, more devout life. They settled the large and important Massachusetts Bay Colony. Life in New England was not easy. The soil was rocky and the winters were long and cold, making it difficult to farm large fields. But the Puritans were incredibly industrious and believed that hard work was a way of honoring God. Instead of sprawling farms, they built bustling towns with a church called a meeting house at the very center of life. These settlers became skilled artisans and clever merchants. They chopped down tall trees from the thick forests to build sturdy ships, becoming some of the best shipbuilders in the world. With these ships, they sailed the seas, fishing for cod and whale and trading goods with other colonies and even faraway islands. The harbors of cities like Boston were a forest of masts, and the air was filled with the sounds of hammers, saws, and the chatter of a busy community. Life was centered on family, faith, and hard work. The sunny South, the Southern Colonies. Travel south, and the landscape changed dramatically. The air grew warmer, and the land flattened out into rich, fertile soil. These were the Southern Colonies: Maryland, Virginia, North Carolina, South Carolina, and Georgia. The first of these, Virginia, was home to Jamestown, the very first permanent English settlement in America. Here, the settlers were not just families seeking religious freedom, but also gentlemen adventurers hoping to find gold and make a fortune. While they never found much gold, they did discover green gold: tobacco. This leafy plant grew incredibly well in the southern climate and became a valuable crop that was sold back in England. Life in the South revolved around large farms called plantations. The owners of these plantations were known as gentlemen farmers. They built large, elegant houses with wide porches to catch the cool breezes. Instead of small towns, life was spread out. Plantations were like little villages of their own, often located along rivers, so that ships could easily sail right up to their docks to load barrels of tobacco, rice, and indigo, a plant used to make blue dye. The Southern colonies were known for their hospitality and a more relaxed agricultural way of life, all made possible by the warm climate and rich earth. The diverse Middle, a mix of everything. In between the North and the South were the Middle colonies: New York, New Jersey, Pennsylvania, and Delaware. This region was a true melting pot of people and cultures. New York was first settled by the Dutch, who called it New Netherland, and its bustling port of New Amsterdam, now New York City, was already a center for trade. When the English took over, they found a colony filled with people from all over Europe: Germany, Sweden, Ireland, and more. Pennsylvania was founded by a kind and peaceful man named William Penn. He was a Quaker, and he believed that everyone should be able to worship God in their own way. He invited people of all different religions to live together in his colony, which he called a holy experiment. Because of this tolerance, Pennsylvania became one of the most diverse and prosperous colonies. The Middle colonies had a bit of everything. They had fertile farmland like the South, earning them the nickname the breadbasket colonies, because they grew so much wheat, corn, and rye. They also had busy port cities like Philadelphia and New York, with merchants and craftspeople like those in New England. From the hard-working Puritans in the chilly north to the gentleman farmers of the sunny south and the diverse mix of people in the middle, these 13 colonies grew and flourished. Each played a special part in the story of America, planting the seeds of hard work, freedom, and diversity that would one day grow into a brand new nation.